All right, we are live here today at Cedar Ridge, picking up this match between the defending 3A state champions Conley and Cedar Ridge in the second set. Conley has the lead 18-11 after winning the first set 25-15. Conley trying to avenge a loss from earlier this year to Cedar Ridge over in Greenville. I'm Jeff Hamlin here inside Red Wolves Gymnasium. And Grace Young sends it across and a block on a kill attempt by Carter. That was stuffed right back down the Cedar Ridge side. And Conley now has a 19-11 lead. Ordinarily, these bleachers would be full, but because of the limits put by the Orange County School Board, here is Lloyd now for the kill, and that will go down as a kill for Cameron Lloyd as that ball ricocheted off the hands of number 24 for Conley. And the Red Wolves, who have not trailed by 2 sets in a match this year, find themselves down 19-12. Cameron Lloyd on the serve is taken by 24 across the 27, now 25, and her return is out as it goes long, and it's 19-13. Cedar Ridge trying to claw back. The Red Wolves have not been hitting on all cylinders in this match against a team they swept 1 month ago. Lloyd on another serve. That's Doug. 15 across, and 28 this time to drop. And it goes out of play. And now there's going to be a discussion as to whether or not that was a net violation on Cedar Ridge, even though it was misplayed. And there's going to be an overrule. They're going to say that Cedar Ridge had a net misplay, and Julie Altieri is going to question the umpire about that call, as is Cedar Ridge coach Fiona Cunningham. It looked like a pretty open and shut case, but it was a net violation called, and so what appeared to be a Cedar Ridge point that would have put them within 5 turns into a point for Conley. Now Young across the Altieri off the serve. Kill attempt tipped over by Lanier. It's taken back, and there's a kill for Conley by 28. And it's 21-13. So Conley trying to become the first team this year to take 2 sets from Cedar Ridge. The Red Wolves have an 18-match regular season winning streak. There's the serve across. Lloyd there to take it. Altieri returns it for Lloyd from distance, and her kill winds up going into the first row off the fist of number 15. And it's a kill. Another one for Cameron Lloyd to make it 21-14. Cameron Lanier ready to serve it up for Cedar Ridge to the far end of the floor. Gets over, goes off the wrist of 71, across to 24. It'll be sent over the net by 15. Lanier will play it to Altieri. Here's the tip. Reed got it over, and then a block by Reed, and she gets the kill. Addie Reed makes it a 6-point set. The Red Wolves trying to get within 5 now. Cameron tries to get the ace. 71, the libero, up with a dig. 27, the right-hand kill attempt that was blocked by Reed. Sent back across. 28, plays it across, and that is a kill as it went off the hand of Reed and wide of the line. Now Lanier will go out. Grace Young will go back in for Cedar Ridge along with Melissa Binkwitz. So 22 serving 15 as Conley holds the lead by a set and by 7 in the second. The defending 3A state champions. It's tough to tell exactly who they have from a month ago because they don't have an active roster on Max Preps. Altieri, Binkwitz with the kill from about 6 feet away is dug by 15, but then the return attempt winds up going out of bounds, and Cedar Ridge gets the point to make it a 6-point set, 22-16. Now here comes Grand Surge. She'll replace Anaya Carter. Surge now will serve. Sends it across, stays in, off the fist of 15. At the net will fire, and that leads to a kill from number 24. Landed in front of Surge. And the Vikings now 2 points away from taking the second set. It's 23-16. Conley will send number 8 out to serve. A high floater that's taken by Surge. Altieri. Lloyd with the kill. Went off the hands of 71 and went up against the back wall. And Cedar Ridge needs to reel off a few in a row here. They're down still by 6 at 23-17. This is Malika Binkwitz, the East Chapel Hill transfer. Serve is barely in. 8 will send it to 13. Blocked by Reed. And it goes for a point. Addie Reed, the sophomore who played sparingly last year at the varsity level as a freshman, earns another point to make it 23-18. Binkwitz will do the honors down the left end of the floor. Sends over the net. 3 to 71. It's going to be 24 playing it across. Surge there. Altieri to Lloyd. Kill! That's 3 in a row for the Red Wolves. And that makes it a 4-point set. And Conley's going to call timeout. Cedar Ridge trying to gain some momentum. 23-19 the score. As Conley, which has never trailed in this set, leads by 4. They won the first set by 10 at 25-15. Cedar Ridge has not trailed this year by 2 sets. They did trail by 1 set at Eastern Alamance a week and a half ago. That was the first set the Red Wolves dropped this year. They opened the year winning 21 consecutive sets. They swept Orange and they swept Person. And this is the start of a very difficult week for Cedar Ridge. They'll play East Chapel Hill tomorrow. The Wildcats are always formidable. Cedar Ridge started the year with a win over the Wildcats, and then on Thursday night, Cedar Ridge will start the second loop around the Central Carolina Conference with a matchup at Person. And the Rockets swept Orange 2 weeks ago over in Hillsboro. Binkowitz with the serve, taken by 71. Over to 8. Here's 24. Dug up by Surge. Across to Young. This is Lloyd. And it's blocked for a point by Conley. And this will be set point. A big block by 24, who's been their key player. Several kills. And now it's going to be 22. Serving for the set, Binkowitz there, across Altieri. Lloyd will play it, and that's a kill. Cameron Lloyd, the all-time leader in kills, had that one deflected. And Cedar Ridge now has to reel off 4 in a row in order to extend their hopes of winning the second set. They're down by 4. Grace Young will serve. Passes it over. It's 8. She'll send it to 19, and that's a kill. And Conley leads 2-0. The block attempt went off the elbow of Altieri. And D.H. Conley holds a 25-20 second set victory, and they now lead it 2-0. So now Cedar Ridge, in order to protect its undefeated record, will have to come up with a rally as they trail by 2 sets for the first time this year. We're going to pause for this.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Got it?
Yeah.
So, Conley leads by 2 sets. Cedar Ridge playing consecutive non-conference games to start this week. This was a matchup that Coach Fiona Cunningham wanted, and Cedar Ridge went to Greenville last month. Knocked off the Vikings in the very building where Conley ended Cedar Ridge's undefeated season back in January. Since then, Conley has not lost and has only dropped 3 sets. Jennifer Gillikin, the head coach of the Vikings, Cedar Ridge remains seated. They are socially distanced. And as we mentioned, the Orange County School Board instituted that participation from the fans be limited, despite over 55,000 gathering the other night in Keenan Stadium, just about 9 miles away from here. We can get about 200 people in a gym. There's probably about 20% of the attendance that ordinarily would be on hand here, and that's cut down on the atmosphere quite a bit that Cedar Ridge ordinarily would have fed off of. Cedar Ridge will have Altieri on the floor with Addie Reed, Melissa Banquets, Cameron Lanier. Grace Young's now going to come out. Reed will come in as the libero. As the Red Wolves try to rejuvenate themselves, trailing by 2 sets, Cedar Ridge will serve to start the third. Reagan Crescio out with Mally Blizzard. As Cedar Ridge trails by 2, Ashlyn Philpott also on hand. And here is May across. Philpott for the kill, and now go down as a kill. Went off the hands of Altieri, caught it from Maddie May. And Conley has not trailed yet in this match after losing and getting swept by the Red Wolves back in January. Banquets across. Altieri will pass it down. There's a kill for Cameron Lanier. Julie Altieri gets the assist. Now Cameron Lloyd will go over. Cedar Ridge trying to come from 2 sets down here in the third, trailing by 2 sets. Cameron Lloyd away. It's taken by 71. Now it goes across. Blizzard has her kill. Dug up by Lloyd. There's a push across by Banquets. That's dug up by May. And now Blizzard with a kill. That's dug up by Young. Great play by Altieri. Lloyd sends it over. Blizzard sends her attack across. It's sent over by Lanier. Now 71 across. There's the kill attempt. That's dug up by Lloyd. Across Altieri. Bankwitz with the kill. It required 3 digs, but Cedar Ridge earns the point and the lead. Some great digs that time, both of them by Grace Young. And it's 2-1. Cedar Ridge with the lead. Cameron Lloyd. Overhand serve. That'll be taken by Crescio. Now Blizzard across, and May with the kill. That was Philpott sending a changeup over, and it landed just in front of a kneeling Carter. And it's 2-2. Philpott, who looks to be about 6'1" probably, with the serve. Young takes it on a line drive. Altieri. Pass across. Here's Lloyd coming toward the net, and that'll be a kill for Cameron Lloyd. Cameron gave that ball just a bit of a push. Conley appeared to be anticipating a fastball, and it landed off the knee of Crescio. Now Cameron Lanier on the serve. 3-2 Cedar Ridge. Lanier. And that serve is in. It caught the back line. That's an ace for Cameron Lanier. 4-2 Cedar Ridge. Blizzard, playing along the back line, opted to let that one go at her own peril. Another serve by Lanier. And it comes off the hand of May for another ace. Lanier with consecutive aces. Alyssa Thomas couldn't field that one. And it's 5-2. And that serve by Lanier goes wide. And so Conley will take it back. Cedar Ridge has its lead narrowed down to 5-3, trailing by 2 sets. Now Carson Corey standing back along the baseline for the basketball court. She'll send the serve away and get a running start in all likelihood. There's the jump serve taken by Bankwitz. Altieri toward the net, back to Bankwitz, and it's dug up by Blizzard. Across it goes, Dobson, and the block attempt, nicely done by Carter. Point for Cedar Ridge. It's 6-3. Anaya Carter blocked the attempt by Maddie May. She and Addie Reed came up for it. Now Graylin Surge will come into the contest, replacing Carter, and Surge will serve. Surge sends it over, and it's out as it goes long. Cedar Ridge, as usual, serving aggressively, but the Red Wolves give up a point here in this 6-4. Alyssa Thomas back in the game. Curly Ritchie will sit down. Cassie Dale serving for the Vikings. Taken by Young. Altieri there for it. Pass across. Here's Binkowitz with a kill. Melissa Binkowitz makes it 7-4. Altieri coming up on 1,000 assists for her career. She's only midway through her junior year, and keep in mind she lost about 60% of her sophomore year because of the pandemic. Bankwitz on the serve. A kneeling dig by May. And here's May with the kill and a nice changeup, and it's a point for Conley. The assist from Cassie Dale. That makes it 7-5. Robinson will serve. She's the libero and a member of last year's state championship team, and that will go down as an ace. Ball went awkwardly off of Binkwood's hands, and Cedar Ridge couldn't control it from there. 71 once again. Sends it over. Young. Altieri. No, it's going to be a kill attempt, but it was dug up nicely by Corey, and then the kill goes wide. Point for Cedar Ridge. Dale with the kill attempt, but it went wide to the left. And Cedar Ridge leads 8-6. Now Grace Young. Banquet's on the floor with Lanier. Jump serve by Young. It'll be taken by May. Across to Dale. Here's the kill attempt. Diving save by Young. Across to Altieri. Now Lloyd with the kill. Cameron Lloyd makes it 9-6. Sprawling Maddie May made an attempt for that ball, but there was no one there on the second bounce. And Cedar Ridge lead now at 9-6. Young with the jump service taken by May. Back to the ball, Dale. Away it goes, Corey. Received by Gray. The surge, and then the block attempt. Oh, what a block that was. And a point for Conley. That was Philpott. Once again, Philpott's about 6'1", and she got that ball up over the net just when Cedar Ridge was getting some momentum going. Here's Lloyd on the service reception. Altieri to Lloyd. Change up. Nice diving save by Philpott. Across it goes May. Young there to dig it. Altieri across. Here's Cameron. And the dig is made. Here's Philpott across. And Dale's kill attempt was saved by Surge. Lloyd plays it across. Here's Dale to Philpott. That was blocked, but it's out. Lanier blocked it, but it went out just wide. And Cedar Ridge now has a 1-point lead at 9-8. 9-8. Nine to 8 the score. So it's 9-8. Manny May. Will serve the ball away for Conley. It is taken by Lloyd. Altieri plays across. Bankwitz. Philpott there on the dig. And then Lloyd tries to dig it across. Young there to dig it. Play at the net continues. Young to Altieri. Here's Lloyd. It is taken by 71. Dale, away it goes. Maddie May with the kill attempt that was dug up by Bankwitz. Lloyd with the kill. That's dug up by May. Here's Dale to Philpott, and that's a kill. Once again, Ashlyn Philpott with another big play. She made a big dig, and she gets the point, and we are tied at 9. No one is as rangy as Ashlyn Philpott. She can also get out on the floor. Maddie May with a jump serve. Lloyd. Altieri back over to Cameron, and the dig is made by Dale. Now May to Philpott, and her kill is out. Point Cedar Ridge. So it's 10-9. Here comes Anaya Carter in. Trail and Surge will take a seat as Julie Altieri will serve for Cedar Ridge. Altieri dig off the hands of May. Now Thomas away. Long distance shot by Crescio is dug up by Altieri. Lloyd has to play it over. No attack. Here's Dale across. Philpott. Shot was blocked. Dug up by Lloyd. And then Philpott touches it back over. Another big play from Philpott, and we're tied at 10. That ball stayed in the air. It just hung up after Altieri tried to pass it, and Philpott intervened and knocked it right to the floor. Now Maddie Blizzard, dug by Binkwitz. Altieri going for Carter. That's dug up, passed across, and that goes a kill. Went off the hands of May on the dig, and Philpott was there for another kill to make it 11-10. Blizzard with the jump serve, and that hit the net, and it got over and hit the floor. An ace for Maddie Blizzard. 12-10 the score. Conley with its largest lead of the set at 2. They lead 2-0, and this is going to be another ace. And Cedar Ridge not clicking right now, as Maddie Blizzard has put up 3 straight aces to go, or make it 2 straight to make it 13-10. Lloyd takes the service reception. Young back over to Lloyd, plays it over. Thomas is there. Here's Dale across. Philpott gets the kill. That was playable for Lloyd, but she couldn't handle it. And it's 14-10, and Conley is going to call a timeout. Or rather, Cedar Ridge will call a timeout. And, so it's 14-10. Cedar Ridge had things rolling. They were up 9-6 at one point. They've had 2 separate 3-point leads in this set. But now that's 5 in a row for the Vikings, who will look to help their seeding out after Cedar Ridge usurped them from the top spot in the East after the win last month. That happened on the third Friday in August. Cedar Ridge swept the Vikings in Greenville, but here Cedar Ridge is on the verge of getting swept. They have East Chapel Hill tomorrow, and they have Person on Thursday. Fiona Cunningham using the first of 2 allotted timeouts here in the third set. You get the feeling the entire set could be riding on whether Cedar Ridge can get a side out here. Maddie Blizzard with 2 aces during this series. Lloyd plays it across. Kill attempt by Lanier was dug up by May. This will be passed across. Young will take it for Cedar Ridge. Altieri. And the kill attempt by Lanier was dug up by May. And then Philpott gets the kill off the fist of Carter. And Ashlyn Philpott has been the X factor. It's 15-10. Blizzard. Serve taken by Lloyd. Altieri to Lloyd. And did it hit the antenna? It did. It was out. And Cedar Ridge now trails 16-10. Lloyd got that serve over the net, but it hit the antenna first, so it was out. Here's Blizzard. Taken by Lanier. Altieri to Lanier, and that's a point for Cedar Ridge to end the bleeding. That ends a run of 7 in a row. And Cedar Ridge now trails by 5 at 16-11. Well, now Cedar Ridge has got a hole to climb out of. Cameron Lloyd with a jump service. That's a dive, and it was sent right back over by Blizzard. She'll send it over across to Thomas. That's taken back by Banquets. Altieri, and her kill attempt is knocked down and blocked. Hannah Cunningham wants a penalty called there, or not a penalty, but an infraction called on Philpott. But the block will go down as a point to make it 17-11. Ella Philpott gets the ace. And that dominance that was missing a month ago has reemerged here. The Vikings were not swept. Did not sweep, rather, Cedar Ridge a month ago. And there's Carter. And they're going to call it out. Was it Turb? Yep, it was touched. It was a touch. And so Cedar Ridge will get the point. It's 19-11. Oh, excuse me, 18-12 should be the score. 18-12 the score after Carter gets the kill. When these two teams played back in the playoffs, Conley dropped the first set. Here's Cameron Lanier. Serve taken by Thomas. This is May from distance. The attempt by Crescio was dug up by Altieri. And then Crescio digs it. Pass across. And there's the kill for Philpott from Blizzard. (20-12). Oh, excuse me, 19-12 is the score. Cedar Ridge has looked disjointed throughout this match, and Carson Corey with the jump serve. Altieri will play across. Here's Reed with the kill. Addie Reed gets the point from Altieri, and that makes it 19-13. But Cedar Ridge's winning streak that extends all the way back to last November. They have not lost a regular season match since losing the finale of the 2019 season to Orange is in jeopardy now. Raylan Surge with the ace. That one dove quickly. Conley wasn't ready for it. It's 19-14. Surge on the right end of the floor. Only a sophomore. First year at the varsity level. Taken by Thomas. Away it goes Blizzard. And then the block put down on the kill attempt by May. Altieri swatted it right back at her. Julie has got some hops, and that makes it a 4-point match again at 19-15. Cedar Ridge at one point led by 3 at 9-6. Surge. Thomas away. And here's Dale across, left-handed kill attempt by Blizzard, dug up by Surge. Here's Lloyd, diving save made by Corey. Away it goes, Blizzard dug up by Young, and then Reed plays it over. That's dug up, and they're going to call a double hit. A net violation called against Reed. And it's 20-15. Reed and Altieri converged on that ball. 20-15 to score. Serve sent over. Lloyd. Away it goes. Altieri passes across. Pinkwitz. Dig up by Thomas. Away it goes to Dale. Now the push across by May is saved by Surge. Here is Pinkwitz with the kill. Annie May tried to save it, but Pinkwitz will get the kill, and Cedar Ridge trails by 4 again at 20-16. Banquets will go back to serve now. Cedar Ridge won all 8 of its regular season matches last year and all 10 this year. Banquets. And that is barely returned, sent over by Thomas, recovered by Young. Banquets from distance, dig up by Corey. Here's Dale, and she went over the line. 20-17 the score. Cassie Dale stepped over the line as she took that return from Thomas. Now Banquets. May there. Dale will play it across. Here's the kill attempt by Thomas. Dug back up by Banquets, but then the kill by Lloyd goes wild. And it's out. Now 21 serving 17. Big sequence there. Reed will go out. Here's Lawrence Cecil in for the first time for Cedar Ridge. The serve is taken by Banquets. Now Altieri on the run. Plays it for Lloyd. Dig up by 71. Dale sends it across. And then the spike by May is a kill as it went off the hands of Cecil and over the far sideline. 22-17. 71 now. The Barrow on the serve. Banquets plays it across. Surge across to Lloyd. That will be dug up by Cecil. And the kill attempt is dug up by Surge. Altieri. Pass across to Lloyd. Kill! Cedar Ridge gets the point. That makes it 22-18. Addie Reed is going to go back in the game for Lawrence Cecil. Grace Young. Cedar Ridge down 2 sets. Conley trying to become the first team to sweep Cedar Ridge in what would be a long time. And the serve by Young goes long. And now the Vikings are 2 points away from victory. Maddie May back in, and Philpott is going to come back in for Conley. Maddie May, who also is about 6 feet, sends it over. Lloyd is there. Altieri. Now Lloyd barely gets it over. Philpott plays across Dale, and the save is made by May, and it goes under the net on the return, and it will be match point for Conley. So match point for Conley. 24-18 the score. May plays across. Banquets to Lloyd. Altieri won't get an attack out of this, and that service goes wide, and Cedar Ridge is swept. Conley comes to a less than half full because of county ordinance's Red Wolves Gymnasium, and they take Cedar Ridge right out like the defending state champion should do. And so now it is one match aside. Cedar Ridge swept the Vikings in Greenville, and Conley sweeps Cedar Ridge in Hillsboro. 25-18 the final in the third set. We thank you for listening to us spontaneous broadcast. Sorry we couldn't get here sooner, and wish we had a better game for you. Wish we could have brought you better news. But regardless, Cedar Ridge will be back in action tomorrow against East Chapel Hill. We'll be back with you on Friday for football. Orange will be in action against Williams in Hillsboro. We'll be on the air at 6:50. We'll talk to you then. Thanks for listening. Until then, this is Jeff Hamlin. Good night from Hillsboro.